Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour.
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. McCloud, aka Space Angel, encounters traitorous spies while testing a powerful new weapon. Stand by for action as Space Angel encounters the Donovan Plan.
Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of the Donovan Plan.
Sure is a beautiful little ship. But why all the secrecy on this project?
This is the Space Angel's new ship.
Wow, no wonder. Hey, do you suppose he'll come in and inspect it? I'd sure like to see him.
We probably wouldn't know if he did, since no one knows who the Space Angel is. He could even be one of our workmen.
Hey, who are the VIPs?
That's Scott McCloud and his flight engineer. They're Space Force.
Just a big megatomic engine with 2 seats on it.
Those engine tests are fantastic. 10 million pounds of thrust. I can't wait to try them out, Skipper.
Yes, Taurus. Dark 2 will have more thrust per pound of weight than any ship in the universe. And it won't be long now. Let's go over and see the chief about testing this baby.
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, Carter. Just see that we're not disturbed.
Yes, sir. I'll be in microfilm if you need me.
Now, let's get down to business. How does the Dart check out, Scott?
She's ready to go, Chief. The new engine looks great.
And we'd like permission to test her right away.
That's what I want to talk to you about. This flight test would be a perfect cover-up for a top-secret project.
What do you mean, Chief?
I mean the light ray, or death ray, better known as Project Flashlight.
I didn't know Professor Mace was even close to the testing stage on Project Flashlight.
The conversion crystal gave us the breakthrough. The ray is ready for testing now. I don't have to tell you the importance of secrecy on this project. Used as a weapon, the light ray could be the most destructive force in the galaxy.
Misused, such a device could jeopardize the whole space organization.
That's right. So we must proceed with utmost secrecy. People talk too much around here. Information has been leaking out, so we will conduct the test from the Evening Star. The light ray can be installed on the Dart there. You will conduct your flight tests in Sector 7 near the asteroid belt and test the ray on asteroids.
Yes, sir. We'll blast off within the hour.
Personnel, Starduster from launch control, you are clear for blast off.
Roger, control. All set, Taurus?
All go here, Skipper.
Blasting off.
Carter! Where are you, Carter? Answer me, Carter.
Sorry, Chief. I was busy filing and didn't hear you. What can I do for you, sir?
As soon as you're finished, I've got some reports for you to file.
Yes, sir. I'll be up in a few minutes, sir. It's a message from Carter. This is the information I've been waiting for. So they've perfected the death ray, eh? That's right, sir. The Space Angel will be testing it in the new dart in Sector 7 tomorrow. That is good. That is very good indeed. With the death ray in the dart, I will have a weapon that can control the galaxy. But, sir, the Space Angel, he is not to be trifled with. The Space Angel is only mortal like the rest of us. I will capture the dart and the death ray. I have a plan.
Evening Star, this is Starduster, approaching on Earth space lane. Request landing instructions. Over.
Starduster, this is Evening Star. Correct angle of approach, 35 degrees, and switch to automatic landing control.
Roger, Evening Star.
Professor Mace, the Starduster is coming aboard in tube 3, sir.
Right, Control. Have the Project Flashlight crew report there for installation. And ask Scott and Torres to meet me in the briefing room. The basic principle of this device is simple. The same megatonic pack that powers the ship powers the light ray. The beam is directed by a lens system through the conversion crystal, which amplifies its power and projects it through a grid. That's all there is to it. You say that thing packs a wallop equal to 1,000 megatons?
The laboratory test was a complete success. The results were identical with the computer's predictions.
That was under controlled conditions. How about the changing environments under normal operation?
Its power source is independent of outside environment. Theoretically, its range is unlimited. But that's for you to check out, Scott.
What about controls?
Your control system is simple. You'll have plenty of time to check them out before blastoff. Blastoff is scheduled for 0900.
Clear the tube for blastoff.
Trapped in, gang?
Go here.
Aye, Skipper.
Tube doors opening.
Right, make it a
Sector go.
AB temperature go.
Increasing power.
We're entering Sector 7, Scott.
Take over control, Stars, and stand by for launching the dart.
Aye, Skipper. Wish I could go with you. Sure hate to miss this ride.
There is a ship entering the area, sir. It must be the Space Angel. Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
It won't be long now, will it, sir?
Be patient, Vanilla. Be patient.
Engine run-up test looks good, Taurus. All systems go. I'll speed run the new engine first. To make a pass at the asteroid belt and test the light ray.
Right, Skipper. I'm standing by to launch.
Stay on course 7.05. That will keep you clear of the asteroid belt.
I read you, Chris. Let her go, Taurus.
Look at that baby go!
At 50% throttle, all systems go. Increasing power to 3/4. Speed, 86,000 and increasing.
Better back off, Scott, or you'll be out of the test area.
Aye, Skipper. You can't take that baby into the space lanes at that speed.
Roger. Firing retro rockets.
What tremendous thrust that little ship has. She's slowing down. Soon the Space Angel will be testing the light ray gun. It is time to make our move, Vanilla. Soon that power will be mine.
Lining up for a shot now. Got one in sight. Range 300 astrolines. The ray completely powdered that asteroid. Think I'll try a big one. I'd say the light ray is a complete success. Cal, there's an emergency flare right in the middle of that asteroid belt. Somebody's in trouble. I'm going in to investigate.
Now, what in the blazes would anyone be doing out there? It's way off the space lanes.
Well, it could be a prospector, but there are no records of any recent flights out there, Scott.
Well, someone's out there. There goes another flare.
There's something fishy about this. Watch your step, Skipper. Skipper, do you read me, Skipper? Come in, Skipper. It's no use, lass. We've lost him.
There's too much interference on that frequency. I'll try to pick him up on a higher frequency.
Good idea. I don't mind telling you, lass. I'm worried.
This is the general area where I saw those flares. If it was a spaceship, I should have spotted it by now. Uh-oh. What's that up ahead? Looks like a man.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
I'd say the light ray is a complete success. Cal, there's an emergency flare right in the middle of that asteroid belt. Somebody's in trouble. I'm going in to investigate.
Now, what in the blazes would anyone be doing out there? It's way off the space lanes.
Well, it could be a prospector, but there are no records of any recent flights out there, Scott.
Well, someone's out there. There goes another flare.
There's something fishy about this. Watch your step, Skipper. Skipper, do you read me, Skipper? Come in, Skipper. It's no use, lass. We've lost him.
There's too much interference on that frequency. I'll try to pick him up on a higher frequency.
Good idea. I don't mind telling you, lass. I'm worried.
This is the general area where I saw those flares. If it was a spaceship, I should have spotted it by now. Uh-oh. What's that up ahead? It looks like a man.
Spotted my flare.
Well, climb aboard. I'll get you out of here.
Starduster calling Dart 2. Come in, Scott.
All I see is a bunch of gravel out there. Everything's moving.
Starduster calling Dart 2. Dart 2. Scott, come in, please. There's still no answer, Taurus. Too much interference in that asteroid belt.
I think we'd better cruise out that way and take a look around. Yes, I was out here prospecting. I wrecked my ship on an asteroid.
Lucky I was in this area. I'll see if I can contact my ship and rendezvous for a pickup.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What's the meaning of this?
I have need of your ship and your secret light ray to carry out my plans.
And just what are your plans?
My plan is to destroy the Space Council and install the Donovan Plan for a perfect universe.
You're mad.
Genius is often mistaken for madness. Now you will get out of the ship. Without radio or flares, you will float for eternity in the asteroid belt. Just one of thousands of blips on a screen. Pick up anything, Chris?
There are 1,000 blips on that screen. I don't think we could find a freight train out there without some kind of signal.
Entirely helpless, thanks to this little power pack. If the Starduster will just come into range to receive my signal.
This is the area where Scott last contacted us.
Taurus, I think I've got something. There's something traveling oblique to the asteroid belt.
Good, lass. I'll close in on it. It's a ship, all right, but it's not the Dart.
It's an explorer ship, EX-47. Better contact them. Maybe they've seen Scott.
EX-47. This is the Starduster. Come in, please. EX-47. This is the Starduster. Come in, please.
I guess we'd better answer. This is EX-47. Go ahead, Starduster.
EX-47. Have you seen a small ship in this area?
Negative, Starduster. We haven't seen a thing.
Thanks, EX-47. Starduster out.
This scope is useless, Taurus. I think I'll try the audio system.
Good idea, lass. If Scott is in trouble, he'd signal us on the emergency frequency.
Come on, Taurus. Get in range.
Taurus, I've got him. A very weak signal bearing 37 degrees.
Good girl, Chris. Altering course to 37 degrees.
Come on, Taurus. Chris, we've got to warn the Space Council. They spotted me. Boy, what a beautiful sight.
What happened to the Dart?
Scott, are you all right?
Get the evening star, quick.
But Scott, I don't understand. How could you lose the Dart?
No time to explain now, Professor. Just stop the Space Council meeting scheduled for tomorrow.
Scott, I can't do that without going through channels. You know...
Take my word for it. It's a matter of life or death. Stop that meeting.
All right, Scott. You say so. Out here.
Man your stations, kids. We're heading back at flank speed. And that's the whole story, Professor.
I know the man, Scott. That's Donovan. He had a plan to make all people more efficient through the use of computers. He called it the Donovan Plan. The Space Council expelled him 10 years ago.
The chief's calling you, Scott.
Oh, not you're in for it.
Go ahead, Chief.
How the devil could you let a weapon like that fall into the hands of that madman?
Sorry, Chief. An old prospector floating in space just didn't seem like a potential menace.
It wasn't entirely your fault, Scott. You remember Carter, my aide?
Yes, Chief.
He was Donovan's agent. I'm scrambling the whole Space Force with orders to blast the dart on sight.
It won't do any good, Chief. I'm afraid Donovan has the ultimate weapon. He can strike wherever and whenever he pleases. We are helpless.
That's right, Chief. The light ray could blast them all before they could get in range to use their space cannons. We'll have to find another way.
You'd better, or Donovan will control the galaxy.
If only I had known then that the dart was inside that explorer ship.
That's it, Taurus. Maybe we can get to Donovan and the dart through that ship.
Scott, we couldn't attack that ship. If we got within range, Donovan would launch the dart and blast us.
Professor Mace, where would you say that Donovan's base was?
Well, he attacked you in the asteroid belt here. And in a few hours, he will blast the Space Council on Jupiter. I'd say his base must be on one of the moons of Jupiter.
Exactly. Chris, get me the Chief again.
You left me, lad. I can't see...
Keeps on, Scott.
What is it, Scott?
Chief, I have a plan. It may cost us a building, but I think we can get Donovan before he strikes again.
Well, go ahead. I'm game for anything.
Well, Donovan will put his ship in a parking orbit around Jupiter and launch the dart from there. After the launch, and while he's blasting the empty Space Council building, we'll move in and take over the mother ship. When he returns, we'll have a surprise for him.
It's going to take mighty close timing and a lot of luck. His crew could warn him.
Not if we surprise them before they could get a message out.
Well, it's worth a try. We've got to do something. Okay, Scott.
We've got to know the second Donovan launches. Have all the Jupiter tracking stations watch for that explorer ship, EX-47.
Right, Scott. And good luck.
Got an unidentified blip in Sector 1. That's it, all right. EX-47. Notify the Space Angel.
Starduster, this is Jupiter Tracking Station.
This is the Starduster. Go ahead.
We have your bogey in Sector 1.
Sector 1. Tell them we're on our way. Keep all ships clear of that area. We're getting close, Taurus. Can you spot him?
Don't get too close or they'll spot us.
Aye, got him. They're on orbital approach. They'll be launching the dart any time now.
Good. We'll wait here till he does.
Vanilla, stay in this orbit till I return. And if you're challenged, you know what to say.
Skipper.
Great. Stand by to take the controls. And Chris, contact the ship for a routine identification. I'll go overboard as soon as we get alongside.
I've been waiting 10 years for this moment. Goodbye, Space Council.
Okay, Chris, do your stuff.
Explorer 47, this is the Starduster. You are off the space lane. Are you in trouble? Over.
We are making minor repairs.
We'll be underway soon. No assistance required.
Roger, 47. Starduster out.
Lower the boom, Vanilla. I'll be coming in.
fella.
Oh, no, the Space Angel.
That's right, Donovan. You failed again. That was an empty building you blasted. Now we'll head back to Earth. You can try out the Donovan Plan in prison. Stardust Air returning to base.
And so ends the story of the Donovan Plan. Don't miss the next exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. Captain Zero blasts into space aboard the experimental ZX-99 Rocketship, where he takes damage from a deadly space body. Stand by for action as Captain Zero faces the Meteor.
Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Checks out perfectly, Captain.
Good. Set astrogation and prepare for blastoff.
Right.
Oh, Micro.
Yes, sir?
Make sure your readings are right on the button. We'll go into outer space on this flight and give her a real shakedown.
Right.
Captain?
Yes?
When are we going to start work on the new outer space platform?
Won't be long now, Jet. Plans are all completed. In fact, we've already started fabricating some of the units.
Golly. Then we'll build a base on the moon, huh?
That's right.
From there, we'll be able to blast off for Mars.
Probably.
And then we'll be able to go to Jupiter and Saturn and Neptune and Venus and even Pluto and maybe even blast clear out of our solar system.
You're blasting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you?
And maybe we'll even find planets just like Earth with people on them just like us.
Slow down, Jet.
But it's true, isn't it? There could be other planets just like Earth, couldn't there?
Yes.
And if there are, they could have people on them just like us, couldn't they?
Yes.
Then what are we waiting for, Captain? Let's get going.
Now, wait a minute, Jet. We first have to build a space platform, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Crimey.
Yes?
All set, Captain. We're ready for blastoff.
Good. Switch on warming motors and stand by. I'll be right there.
Right.
Tetro.
Yes, sir?
Micro and I are taking the ZX-99 up for a trial run. You'll be in charge until I get back.
Yes, sir. Oh, Captain.
Yes?
I don't know if it means anything, but you'd better check your radar scope before you blast off.
Why?
Seems to be some sort of cosmic disturbance about 500,000 miles out, in the direction of Mars.
Wait a minute. No unusual activity out there now.
Well, I could have been wrong. Just thought I'd mention it. See you later, Captain.
Right. Okay, Jet. You take care of things here in the lab, and I'll see you when I get back.
You mean I can't go?
Not this time, Jet. We're going pretty far out. There's no telling what we may run into.
But, Captain...
Jet, there'll be plenty of other space flights after we check out the ship. But this is a final shakedown cruise. And, well, something might just shake down. Look, Jet, if anything should go wrong out there, or if we should run into something unexpected, there's no telling what might happen. I just don't want anything to happen to you, that's all. Yes?
Come on, Captain, let's go.
Okay, Micro. I'll be right there. Now, look, Jet. You don't seem to realize the dangers of travel in outer space. Our rocket ships are still far from perfect, and any number of things could go wrong. Besides, as yet, we don't know exactly what we may run into out there. Buck up. I'll see you when I get back.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, Jet. If you insist on being a space explorer, I guess you might as well start now.
Gee, thanks, Captain.
Just hope it's going to be as much fun as you think.
About time.
Jet!
Hi, Michael.
Well, I thought that the...
I know. Give her the clipboard and strap in.
Yes, sir. This isn't going to be any pleasure cruise, you know, Jet.
I know. Boy, maybe we'll run into a space guide or somebody from another planet.
Or a stray asteroid.
Attention. Clear the rocket platform. Blast off in 60 seconds. Attention. Clear the rocket platform. Blast off in 60 seconds. How's the oxygen supply?
We got enough for 2 or 3 hours. That's about twice as much as we need, isn't it? Well, after all, we're not planning on going clear out to Pluto.
You checked out forward?
All set, sir.
Ground crew to 0. All clear, Captain. Good luck. Over and out.
Okay. See you when we get back. 0. Out. Airlocks closed.
Check.
Cabin pressure stabilized.
Check.
Trajectory set.
All set, sir.
Transmitter operation.
Checked.
Power levels.
At peak, sir.
Set gyro and position control chamber for blast off.
All set, sir.
Ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Micro.
All set, Captain. Let her go.
Stand by. 10 seconds to blast off. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
Blast off.
All secure, Micro. You can relax.
Yeah, wish you could tell that to my stomach.
What's the matter? Can't you take it?
Oh, I can take it all right. But I'm just not sure about that last cup of coffee.
How far from Earth are we, Captain?
About 1,000 miles. Activate the video plate.
Yes, sir.
Man, we're a long way from home already.
Yeah, getting farther away every second. Coffee, anyone?
No,
No, thanks, Michael.
Well, happy landings, wherever they may be.
Better switch on the gravity generator, Micro. We're leaving the Earth's gravitational field pretty fast.
I don't know, Captain. We still have a few minutes. Besides, I sort of enjoy this floating sensation.
Better switch it on, Micro, before everything in here starts floating, including us. Remember our first space flight? We were halfway to the ceiling before we knew it.
I spent more time on the ceiling than I did on the floor.
Micro, switch it on!
Boy, I'm glad I had my belt fastened.
Next time, don't be so slow about obeying orders.
Like you said, Micro, happy landing.
How are we doing, Micro?
All secure, sir. Ship's operating perfectly.
Good.
Say, Captain, what do you say we start heading back? We're getting pretty far out, you know. That Earth looks like a tennis ball.
Okay, Micro. We'll put the ship through her paces first, and then we'll...
Radar scope. What do you make of it, Captain?
I don't know. It's moving fast.
Boy, maybe it's a spaceship from another planet.
No, it's a meteor. A big one. And it's swinging into an orbit that'll meet ours in exactly 15 seconds. Strap in and stand by to swing the ship.
Reach up, Captain. That thing's moving like lightning.
Set, Jet.
Ready, sir.
Stand by.
Did you feel the heat of that thing?
Check thermal gauge. Where is it now?
No sign of it on the scope. Just flashed by and kept going out in space.
Okay, now, Captain.
We were lucky. If that thing had hit, well, stand by to swing back to regular orbit. We're heading for Earth.
Right, and the sooner we get there, the better I'll like it. Captain, the rocket power.
I know. Check fuel.
There's plenty.
We're losing velocity, Captain. We're falling into free orbit.
Take it easy, Jeff. What do you make of it, Micro?
There seems to be a constriction in the hydrogen lines in combustion chamber number 2.
Cut power switch.
Right. What do you suppose could have caused that to happen?
That meteor came pretty close to the port side. The heat must have penetrated the hull and caused a bend in the hydrogen lines.
I'll go back and check.
You'll have to wait till the chamber cools off. How's the oxygen supply?
It's okay right now, Captain, but we can't afford to stay here very long.
Better open the airlock in the combustion chamber. That'll cool it off in a hurry.
Right.
Well, leave the grill on it.
Well, don't worry. I have no intention of being sucked into space.
Good. Okay, Jet. You take over in here, but keep contact with me on the transmitter.
Yes, sir, but where are you going?
I'm going out and check that port stabilizing vane. I'm afraid that meteor caused more damage than we thought.
You mean you're going out and crawl around on the outside of the ship?
That's right.
But you'll fall off.
We're in free space, Jet. There's no gravity outside the ship. I can't fall off.
But suppose you should accidentally push yourself off. You'd never get back.
My magnetized boots will keep me on the hull.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
No, but before we left Earth, Tetro said something about a cosmic disturbance. Maybe there are other meteors headed in our direction.
Not much chance, Jet. Stand by.
Jet to zero. Jet to zero. Come in, Captain. Over.
Okay, Jet. Leave the transmitter open, and I'll see you when I get back. Zero. Over and out.
Yes, sir. Jet, out. Golly, if another meteor's headed this way, he won't have a chance on the outside of the ship, even if it only comes close. Criminy, I wish we were back in the lab. How's it going, Micro?
Okay.
Hydrogen lines in combustion chamber number 2 are pretty badly damaged, but we should make it back to Earth all right. Where's the captain?
Outside.
No? Outside?
Yeah.
Well, just stepped out to take a walk in space, I suppose.
No. He's out repairing the port stabilizer.
What? You better keep contact with him, Jet. Anything happened to him out there, you'd never even know it.
Well, what could happen to him? There's no gravity out there. He couldn't fall off.
Well, no, but if he used too much force on a wrench or something, he could throw himself right off the ship and be lost in space in 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. Jet to 0. Jet to 0. Come in, Captain. Over. Jet to 0. Jet to 0. Come in, Captain. Over.
0 Jet. What's up, Jet? Over.
Nothing special, Captain. I just wanted to make sure you were still there. Over.
I don't plan on leaving, Jet. Keep your eye on the radar scope and stand by. 0. Over and out.
Yes, sir. Jet, out. Golly, it's sure quiet out here. I wish Zero would get back here. I don't care much for being suspended in space.
Well, you're not exactly suspended, Jet.
What do you mean?
No, we're traveling in free orbit at a velocity of about 5 miles per second.
5 miles per second?
That's right.
Sure doesn't feel like it.
Well, that's because there's no acceleration. You can't feel velocity.
You mean we're circling the Earth right now at a speed of 5 miles per second? With no rocket power?
That's right. We're in a free gravitational orbit of our own.
I don't believe it.
Well, let's activate the video plate towards Earth. Look, we're passing over the Atlantic Ocean right now. And there's the North American continent.
Criminy.
Next, we'll be over the Pacific Ocean, and then comes China.
It's like being on a space platform. You can just sit here and watch the rest of the world go by.
Something like that, yeah. And there's the Indian Ocean. The next continent should be at radar scope.
What is it, Micro?
Can't make it out, but it looks like another meteor, and it's heading right for us. Contact Captain.
Jet to 0. Jet to 0. Come in, Captain. Over.
0 Jet. Come in, Jet. Over.
Captain, there's something coming in from outer space. Another meteor. Over.
10,000 miles at 30 miles per second. We got just 5 minutes to get out of this orbit. Over.
Prepare the ship for immediate blast off and stand by. 0. Over and out.
Right. Micro out.
What do we do if he doesn't get that stabilizer repaired?
Not much we can do, Jet. All depends on 0.
Micro, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, not unless 0 gets that stabilizer vane repaired and we can blast out of here.
I'm going out to see if I can help
You get back here. What do you think you can do in 4 minutes?
4 minutes?
Well, less than that now. Contact 0 again.
Jet to 0. Come in, Captain. Over.
0 Jet. Over.
Captain, that meteor's less than 4 minutes away, and it's coming right at us.
I'm doing the best I can, Jet. Over.
Hurry, Captain. Hurry. Jet, out. Michael, what if that meteor crashes into the ship while Captain Zero's on the outside?
Well, at 30 miles per second, Jet, it won't make any difference where any of us are. Results will still be the same.
How much time have we, Micro?
Exactly 3 minutes. If 0 doesn't make it by then, I don't know.
Captain, we have less than 3 minutes. Over.
Stabilizing vane repaired. Stand by to blast off. I'm coming in.
Hurry, Captain, hurry!
But he's only got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to get back inside the ship.
blast off in 2 minutes, we're done for. Captain! Captain, can you hear me?
Jet, I can't make it in time. Blast off! Blast off!
Blast off?
You've got to make it, Captain. Keep coming. Keep coming.
There isn't time, Micro. Blast off!
Not without you, Captain.
Micro, I'm still in command here, and I order you to blast off immediately.
Keep coming, Captain. Keep coming. You still got 90 seconds.
Micro, listen to me. You may not care about yourself, but you've got to save Jet.
No.
Micro, are you reading me? Over.
Yes.
Then blast out of this orbit at once.
Captain,
At once, Micro.
That's an order.
Yes.
And take care of Jet. The spaceman's luck.
Spaceman's luck, Captain.
Now, get going, Micro. 0. Over and out.
Okay. Micro out. Jet,
Yes, sir?
stand by to blast off.
Blast off? No, we can't blast off without Captain Zero.
Stand by, Jet.
No, you can't.
Keep away from me.
No, Micro.
I'm sorry, Jet, but this is the way Zero wants it. Now sit down before I have to knock you
No,
out.
he might still make it.
Not a chance. Stand by, Jet.
No.
Jet, we've got 60 seconds to get out of this orbit.
I don't care. We've got to wait for Captain Zero.
Jet, listen to me. If we don't blast out right now, we're going to be nothing but cosmic dust.
If Captain Zero's going to be cosmic dust, then so am I.
Okay, kid. That's the way you want it. So do I.
How much longer?
45 seconds.
Think you'll make it?
Not a chance.
How much longer?
40 seconds.
Could we take one last look at Earth?
Sure, Jet. Activate the video plate. There she is. We're still circling in free orbit.
Yeah. For the last time around.
Look, we're passing over South America.
Yeah. And there's North America, too.
That's right.
Micro, how much longer?
Take it easy.
How much longer, Micro?
20 seconds.
Oh, no.
Take it easy, kid. You won't feel a thing.
No. Captain, you made it! You made it!
Yeah. Shoot trios.
What's the matter, Micro?
I need a vacation.
You need a vacation.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. Space Angel, Captain Zero, and I, Captain Paxar, of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.